Hey guys! Welcome back to Let's Play Xenogears! Last time, we had ourselves a nice long cutscene. That's kind of a trend, I know, but that's the way this game works. There are lots of cutscenes and lots of them are long. Anyway, after having a little secret meeting there, eavesdropping on Bart, after we snuck into his room, we managed to pick up, knowing where he's going to be. Apparently he's under the elevator, which isn't actually true. He's actually back on the Yggdrasil, and we have to talk with him in order to progress with the plot. So let's go do that. There's also a gear hangar separate to the one on the Yggdrasil, but it's back the other way. So now if you approach here, he'll ask if you can talk. I'm going to say maybe later, because there's one other guy I'd like to talk to, and the only way to do that is to talk to him first. Sure. Don't tell anyone. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I mean, just something. There was a choice there, so I figure I might as well show it off. The other one, he just says, "Oh, good, thank God you didn't hear me," or whatever. But whatever. No, go away. Yes, he has had a pretty rough time, even as far as JRPG standards go. You know, Cloud had his whole village destroyed. Squall has a whole bunch of issues that we don't even need to get into. Zidane probably had things reasonably good, except for, having his ass beaten all the time. What else have we played? Yeah, well, for now anyway. We'll just leave it at that. Come on. Faye, you don't get to be Master of Ellipses. That's Squall's job. We don't need another emo protagonist. And for those of you who are emo, I'm making a joke. Don't get pissy with me for that. Oh well. I don't have a problem with that. I really don't. I just know that the joke is made a lot, so gotta make fun of Squall for that. Mainly because Spoonie began the whole deal on that. I'd rather not ride them. Okay, so he went to protect it last time, now he's giving it away. I guess it makes sense in the fact that now Faye knows what Bart's all about. But, yeah. Well, that's one way of looking at it. I don't see it that way. He doesn't have a reason to fight. That is probably the first time I've ever heard that in a JRPG. Everyone has a reason to fight. Even if they don't want to fight, they have a reason why they have to fight. Faye, at this point, from what we've seen in the plot, he doesn't even have a reason to fight. He's just kind of going through the motions because, he's been led this way or that way. Citan led him away from the village, Ellie led him into the forest, Citan led him into town, and then led him toward Bart. Bart got him trapped in the cave, and then he came up, Bart let him out of the cave. He really hasn't had a choice really to make all that often throughout this game. He does sound kind of whiny though. That's kind of the whole process of war, isn't it? I'm sure we all know that feeling. That's why we're playing JRPGs. this is true. There were already people fighting in the village. There's a lot of people that would have died. Maybe not as many, but considering Graf was there specifically to lure Faye out, I'm sure a lot of people would have died, and Faye would have had to respond the way he did eventually anyway. Of course, Faye didn't know that at the time, but we do realize that now. Fight to get rid of the reason to fight. That actually is kind of profound, and that makes a hell of a lot of sense. And this is coming from Bart. You'll see how strange that is later. I like how Bart is trying to both help Faye to kind of move on, help Faye onto his side to do what he wants to do, and give him a reason to fight all at the same time. So his new reason to fight will be to kind of avenge the kids that he's left in kind of ruins after, you know, Graf brought all of this destruction to the village of Lahan. It's an interesting idea. And there again, you know, there's no real reason to dislike Bart's character at this point. He's had a couple of stupid lines, but, you know, this line in general, you know, these sentences really kind of describe why I like Bart's character. Sorry to hold you up. Ah, we lost the good music. Oh well. Let's just head over here. If you talk... Stupid camera. Alright. Off your butts and back to work! You talk to him here. Take the elevator down to the gear hangar. Sorry, I went through that a little fast. Why don't you check on Weltall and do whatever maintenance you feel like doing? Well, he doesn't want to do any, but let's just go down the elevator slowly. And if we're over here, we can chat with this guy. You're going to the next hangar. Congratulations. We pop up on here. And we can talk to this guy here. Oh, yeah, that would have been Old Man Ball, I guess. Or unless you're talking about the one who's originally created it, in which case we have no idea who that is. Black boxes. Of course not. It'll take us quite some time to figure out what any of those black boxes do. And they never really directly mention them again, but it's implied. Okay, I'm not fighting, so go away. Basically. I do like this theme. I just like the previous theme we had, the song there, a little better. The emotional tracks in this game are really where the music shines, though there are a lot of, you know, upbeat songs that are really well placed as well. It's just the emotional ones really do it for me. They are just so well done. You can see Bart's got his own issues. I was just silent there to let you enjoy the music. It seems to be a trend. Ellie told him that he was a coward, but she was the coward. Bart told Faye that he was running away, but Bart's also running away. There's a lot of contradiction in this game. And he kind of tried to. And considering he's not very good at it, he's still pretty damn good at it. That conversation with Faye was excellent at getting his point across, being nice about it, trying to help Faye out, trying to not put any pressure on Faye to join, but still asking at the same time. Always searching for a friend. No doubt. I think Bart is probably late teens. I always guess when it comes to these characters. I think Faye's 20. I think he's 20. But I think Bart's either somewhere between like a 17 and 23-ish. I'm not even sure if it shows it on the status screen, but ages aren't important. Not when it comes to JRPGs anyway. All the characters act like they're older than they actually are. We had, what, like a 6-year-old Aiko in Final Fantasy IX acting like she was, 16 and lovesick. So, what can you do, eh? So his charisma keeps you with him, not his heritage. That's cool. Very much so. Need time to think, huh? Completely up to you. You can use the bedroom in the residential area above. So yeah, the only area we've seen with beds. Might as well go get some rest. We're gonna go play a drinking game. It's called Drink the Beer. Hey, I won! What do I win? Another beer! Yes, that's a Family Guy reference. And a good one, too. Not from the first episode, too. Jeez. That dates me. This is the one, right? I believe. I would recommend saving at this point, so I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And pretty much just wanted to save there, check a couple of things. Anyway, once you're ready, probably save, make sure that you've bought anything you need, and then we can go take a nap. Reason why he asks you twice is you probably want to make sure you save before going forward. Probably. And if you do, that doesn't sound like sleepy music. That doesn't sound like sleepy music at all. What in the hell is that? Sounds like a chain or something. I have a feeling that this is some mechanical thing and we're seeing through its eyes. Oh boy. Who are these people? I'm not going to make any reference to these guys' names because I don't know any. So, there you go. Well, apparently these guys are, might be associated with Ellie. They're calling everyone lambs, so. They all seem to be kind of, different skin colors, different hair colors. Just different all around from each other and from Ellie, so I don't know. Makes sense. Uh-oh. And then we have Vance. You could probably find some reference to his name. I'm lazy. It's not particularly important if I haven't found it in my research by now. Get this over and done with. Where are the gears? I'm assuming they're also in gears based on that. And based on all of the, you know, the mechanical whining as soon as they pan the camera. Moving pretty fast, too. Well, there's the Brigadier. Oh, no, those aren't the Brigadier. Those are just random soldiers, I guess. They're Dermuds, whatever. I don't know. Don't care. We can take them out fast. Now in place at the back. Who are these guys and who do they work for? Go, go, go! That was white all of a sudden. Okay, then. And now it's black. Isn't that the sound of burning? What was that crash? Gears have entered the dock. All pilots report to the gear hangar. Everyone's kind of confused, so they're calling him Gebler here. They're actually correct, so might as well just do that. The gear hangar on the Yggdrasil. I probably can't go outside right now, can I? Shock destroyed the road, so we can't go outside. Yeah, we gotta head down to go to the dock, so we might as well do that. I don't think Bart's in his room or anything like that. He's probably long gone already. There we go. All non-combatants to the Yggdrasil immediately! Alright, Faye, you gotta make a choice here, buddy. We're under attack. Where are you gonna go? What are you gonna do? Faye? It has something to do with you now. You're being attacked. You're not going to do anything about it, Faye? This is the self-defense that you were kind of programmed for, right? What am I? Do we have an existential crisis here? Slayer of God. You don't want that kind of power, huh? Anyway, with that being said, Faye has his crisis, and we now have a, well, not really a boss gauntlet. We have a bunch of battles. Maybe 5 of them left. Far greater than any of the ones we faced before. They're approaching! Alright, so, first things first. In this fight, we want to hit them with Wild Smile. We also got Heaven Sent here. That's another non-elemental ether attack. I wouldn't use it. It's kind of pointless. Wild Smile at the start of this fight. This guy uses physical attacks. The Sword Knight. The 2 minor characters here can't do death blows. They have power outputs of 24, which is pitiful, and an agility of 8, which is rather low. They can't do hyper mode, and they have no booster. They can charge and use attack, and that's it. So just use X attacks with them, and miss. That's always great. And they either can't do any damage, or he dodged. No, they should be able to do some damage, shouldn't they? Ow. Yeah, they don't build up attack levels or anything like that. I guess they do 0 damage. They're just kind of meat shields for this fight. Yep, apparently so. Anyway, death blow when you can. Nothing else really to worry about in this fight, but I would definitely recommend using your, whatever I use, the wild smile at the start of the fight. That's very important. Apparently they just do 0 damage. Let's try using a triangle attack. Nope. Yeah, they're pretty much meat shields, and that's about it. You could have used Booster with Bart, but I see no real point. Yeah, I guess they really do 0 damage. That is just weird that they would put them in this battle with that little damage, and they can't really do anything. Anyway, this should end this fight here pretty quick. Nice. There was some kind of a line, I think, that was supposed to have been said there, but it's too quiet for me to make it out. Now, a couple of the battles around here have a chance of dropping AR, armor +2. I wouldn't worry too much about that. I think that's 10 defense. I wouldn't be low because it's not a guaranteed drop. There's only one guaranteed drop in this area, and it's the only drop worthwhile even getting, so I wouldn't worry. Alright. Out of the question. Still under maintenance. It's alright. Jet like the good doctor. He'll be okay. May not even be enough for him. Oh boy. What do we got here? Ah, we've got Citan now has himself a gear. It has been 5 years since I last fought. Hope I can still remember. Seriously? And Citan here pilots the Heimdall, or something like that. Someone broke you in. Reinforcements, we're doomed! And he, of course, fights like Faye does in a gear because he fights like Faye does on the ground. With people who cannot fight back, huh? What are you talking about? Anyway, as you might be able to guess, it's pretty much like Faye and Bart when it comes to what he can use in gear. He can use Sazanami, which is supposed to heal HP on the ground in your gear or your character fights, but of course does gear defense now. And you can apply it to all targets if you use Ranky first. Doesn't really matter. We don't have any special options. We don't need booster, so let's just go straight for the damage there. This is the Aegis Knight, or Aegis Knight. And he can use defense down. Like I said before, that does stack, and we do have access to death blows because we've learned them before with Citan on the ground. But should be able to take this guy out pretty quick because Citan, of course, is very fast. Weak in armor. Looks like he's not really going to get a chance to do anything since he's already dead. But I think as long as there's a good opportunity to do so after this fight, I'm going to call it an episode. I'm going to start cutting at strange spots because it's just going to be impossible to go through some of these sequences without stopping in weird places because it doesn't work out. The sequences are too long, and I don't want the episodes to last forever. Anyway, we learned Jinrai. But that's, I think, going to do it for this episode of Let's Play Xenogears. Next time, we'll continue with this attack sequence, and hopefully we won't be too rusty to take on what comes next. That's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.